It's 8 o'clock in the evening at a homeless shelter in Brussels. People are standing in line for a bed and a warm meal. Many are also waiting for a free consultation with one of the doctors who volunteer here. They work for the organization Medecins du Monde. Many homeless people suffer from respiratory diseases or have infected sores. Frank van Birvlier's supplies include painkillers, bandages, and a thermometer. The doctors can't help their patients in any profound way.
We need more affordable housing in the Brussels region. As long as there's a housing shortage, we'll need to look after people who are sick primarily because they don't have a roof over their heads.
The Gare du Nord railway station serves as a makeshift home for people in Brussels with no place of their own, including families with children. Right now, temperatures are below freezing. The shelter also draws refugees from various countries who own little more than a sleeping bag and a few blankets. Fershad is a trained engineer. 9 years ago, he fled Iran and ended up in Belgium. He still doesn't have a work permit, and he lost his apartment after arguing about money with his landlord.
If you want to rent a place, you have to show some landlord who needs, who looking for money, the money. So I don't have money. No bank account, no money, nothing.
Monsieur Sagittari.
Oui.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oui,
Ça va?
Oui, c'est bien.
The Medecins du Monde doctors work on a voluntary basis. Every Thursday, a team of dentists, gynecologists, and eye specialists are allowed to use a room in a hospital. The patients get a free consultation and sidestep the red tape.
Moi, je me sens très bien avec mon job que je l'ai.
I really like my job, fortunately. I really enjoy it, even though I sometimes work 11 hours a day. I love it.
It's just as well. Zara and her team often work in conditions that are far from ideal. Their equipment is usually very old, for example.
I have better equipment in my office and in the hospital where I work. But we try to give these people the same treatment we'd give anyone else. Everyone has the right to treatment.
When it comes to medical help, Belgian law doesn't distinguish between refugees, asylum seekers, and Belgians. Everyone has the right to medical treatment. But Frank van Birvlier is well aware of the many hurdles people face before they can see a doctor.
First of all, seeking medical help is fraught with bureaucratic obstacles. Moreover, illegal immigrants are often scared a doctor might inform the authorities. So many of them wait a long time before going to a doctor, especially if their problem isn't serious.
Back at the homeless shelter, Nicolas Ramdon is homeless, out of work, and has a number of problems with his health. He's just glad he has somewhere to spend the night.
I'm so grateful these places exist and are so well organized. They're great. Everything would be so much worse without them.
Nicolas has been living on the streets for the last 6 weeks. He was fired from his job and couldn't pay his rent. The volunteer doctors meet a lot of people like him, especially in hard times.
All that has to happen is in a short space of time, you lose your job, your partner, and your home because you have no money. When people become poor, the risk of becoming homeless increases. And these days that seems to be happening to an increasing number of people.
The volunteer doctors are there to help these people in their hour of need.
Juste pour info,